Welcome to Shalom World Podcasts.
Come and play with Katie and Koco. That's the way. Get ready, let's go. Flying through the air with Koco, telling stories with Katie. You and I together, meeting my friends that help us every day. Katie and Koco, play and sing, pray and bring. You and I, we do our thing. It's Katie and Koco.
Saint Dom, huh?
Dominic is his full name.
Saint Dominic, huh?
Yeah, Saint Dominic.
Saint Dominic. So are you gonna tell us about him?
Do you remember the Rosary, Koco?
I do. It's the prayer that Mother Mary always asks us to pray with lots of Hail Marys and Our Fathers while we think about the events in Jesus and Mary's life.
Well, guess what?
What?
Saint Dominic was the one who Mary first gave the Rosary to.
Wait, you mean Mary actually gave him the Rosary?
Yeah. She instructed him on how she wanted the Rosary to be prayed, with the joyful mysteries, the sorrowful mysteries, and the glorious mysteries, each with the 5 lots of 10 Hail Marys, and the Our Fathers in between. And that's how we've all been praying the Rosary for the last 800 years since Mary gave it to St. Dominic.
Wow! 800 years? Why did she give him the Rosary, Katie?
Let me ask you something.
Okay, ask away.
Do you think that once you start wearing a shirt, it will stay clean forever?
Ah, that's silly. I'll get dirty.
So how do you fix it?
By washing it.
What if it gets dirty again?
Wash it again and again. And again. Every time it gets dirty. But what's a dirty shirt got to do with St. Dominic and the Rosary?
Parts of the church were getting dirty, Koco. Many Catholics were believing things that weren't true.
Ah, so did Dominic have to make the church clean again by teaching the people the truth?
Indeed, he did. He had originally wanted to travel to non-Christian countries to convert them to the true faith. But the Pope instructed him to go to France instead, where people were believing false things about the faith.
Okay, so where did the Rosary come in?
Dominic was making slow but steady progress when teaching people the truth. When he spoke the truth, no one was able to prove him wrong. And he established a convent where women and children could be taught the truth rather than the false beliefs, and be kept safe from the ones who were determined that everyone should believe such false ideas. But Dominic needed help, serious help. It was just too much for him and his few followers to achieve on their own. So for 3 days, Dominic went without food and prayed to God to give him the help he needed. And what do you think God gave Dominic in answer to his prayers?
The Rosary! He sent Mary to give Dominic the Rosary! Ah, that makes sense now. But what did he do with the Rosary?
First of all, he started by praying it himself. But he also began to teach everyone else how to pray it and tell them how important it is. It didn't take long for the Rosary to spread. And through this powerful prayer, Mary was able to give Dominic and the church success in bringing people back to the true faith. In fact, Dominic became so successful that several members of the church wanted to make him bishop.
Did he accept?
No, he wanted to continue his missionary work of preaching the truth and spreading the Rosary. He was granted permission to start a new religious order, who would later be known as the Dominicans. Wherever he went, his followers grew, and soon the Pope himself gave Dominic a special task.
Ah, like climbing a mountain?
No,
Hiding treasures?
no,
What about eating 10 sandwiches without using his hands?
you're getting more wrong with each guess.
Feathers and leaves. Well, what is his task then?
To restore the religious orders of women in Rome.
That sounds way less exciting. Are you sure that was his task?
As sure as I am that you're coconuts.
Well, in that case, I think I better believe you then.
I think that is a good idea. just like the good ideas Mary gave Dominic through the Rosary to succeed in bringing the nuns back to the proper way of life, filled with prayer and love and penance.
That's amazing, Katie! I never knew the Rosary actually helped us so much.
Well, Dominic is pretty good proof that it does help us, isn't he?
Yeah, he must have been so popular. Imagine that. People would be like, hey, have you heard of this awesome new prayer called the Rosary? And Dominic would be like, yeah, the Mother of God actually gave that to me herself. And I'm the one who's been teaching it to everyone. It's ranking top in the most popular and successful prayers. No big deal. Do you want my autograph, by the way?
Lucky Mary didn't give the Rosary to Coco. No, Coco. Dominic wasn't like that. He might have been successful, but he didn't claim any of the glory for himself. That belonged to God and his mother. And Dominic would be the first one to tell you that. Although really, if you saw him, you probably wouldn't even need to ask him.
How come? Did he have a sign or something?
Not a written sign. He was the sign.
What? Dominic turned into a sign?
No, I mean the way he dressed and acted was like a sign to others that he didn't consider himself worthy of any of the praises some people might want to give him for his achievements.
I get it now. So how did he dress and act then?
Well, for clothes, he wore his monk habit.
What?
The special robes that monks wear. But his was made out of the poorest material and looked very worn out. On his feet, he wore nothing but sandals, and even these he would take off wherever he entered a town. He never slept on a bed, and his possessions consisted only of the Gospel of Matthew and the letters of St. Paul, which he read over and over again, and would carry in a sack on a stick. When he travelled with his fellow brothers, he would spend time either praying or instructing them in the faith. And finally, if something ever happened that caused him discomfort, instead of complaining about it, he praised God for giving him an opportunity to make a sacrifice.
Yeah, right. That is way different from the way I was picturing him. I think if I saw him like that, I would hardly know he was the one Mary visited to give him the rosary to.
And that was what he wanted, for people to listen to him and follow him, not because he was really popular, but because they saw in him someone who truly loved God and taught the truth. He wanted to be the best example he could be in a world where there were so many bad examples. Even before he began his mission and became famous, Dominic was eager to do all he could to help the poor. While he was still studying in his home country of Spain, a great famine came which left many people with nothing to eat and even without a home to live in. Do you think Dominic let them starve?
No. What did he do to help them?
He sold everything he had to feed the poor.
Everything?
Everything. Clothes, furniture, even the manuscripts he had for studying.
What? But how was he going to study? How did he explain the one to people?
Would you have me study from these dead skins while people are dying?
Wow, he really did mean it, Katie. Were his manuscripts for study made out of dead animal skins?
Yes, and they were very expensive to make, which is why people were so surprised when he sold them.
Dom just always put others before himself, didn't he?
Oh yes, sometimes to a very serious degree. 2 times he even tried to sell himself into slavery to save other people's freedom.
Oh, feathers and leaves! That is serious! I wish I could be as selfless as Dominic!
Why don't we ask him to help us then? Dear Saint Dominic, thank you for bringing the truth to so many people and for giving us Mary's greatest weapon, the Rosary. Help us to always put others before ourselves and to thank God for our achievements rather than claiming all the glory for our own. Please pray for all Dominicans around the world that they may continue your mission as God wants them to.
Wait, Katie, I just thought of something.
Yeah?
You know how you said about the dirty shirt and washing it over and over again?
Yeah.
Dominic cleaned the church way back then, but has it gotten dirty again?
Many, many times. But our Mother in Heaven has given us the best kind of soap to wash it clean again.
A rosary?
Yes, indeed. No matter how many times the church gets dirty, praying the rosary will always make it clean again.
Coco, amazing! Thanks, St. Dominic. Thanks, Mother Mary. Hey, Doc. Hello, Katie. Are you there? Here I am. Katie, you really like scaring me too much.
It's not my fault you get scared. I just want to surprise you, and it works.
Whoa, I'm so happy for you.
Sorry.
Tricked you there. I wasn't actually scared. I just pretended to be scared.
You did a really good job at pretending then. Now you're going to do a really good job at guessing the riddle?
Challenge accepted.
All right. What can fill up a whole room but take up no space?
Water. Yeah.
Water takes up space, Coco.
Oh.
What can fill up a room but it doesn't take up any space?
Air.
Well, air can fill up a whole room, but even though it doesn't seem like it, air still does take up space. Because like when you blow up a bag and you blow it up with air, it takes up space in the bag, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So air does take up space, so it's not air.
Oh, okay.
What else? Come on, kids. Do you have any ideas? Help Coco out.
I don't know.
Let's think about things that don't take up any space. There's not many things, are there? So air takes up space, water takes up space.
Yeah.
Obviously things take up space like you and I, and trees and books and other things. Everything takes up space.
Yeah.
But what's something that we can see and it can fill up a whole room, but it doesn't take up any space? Let's try and help Coco out here. Think of an empty room.
Yeah.
Okay? And there's nothing in it that's taking up any space.
Yeah.
But something is filling the room so that you can see the room.
Light.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can see the light that's filling up the room. The light isn't taking up any space, so you can still fit anything into it.
Yeah. That was tricky.
Well, it should have been easy then for a trickster like you.
Not that kind of tricky.
Tricky, sticky, it's all the same to me.
That doesn't make any sense.
I didn't mean it to make any sense.
Oh, my brain hurts. Adios, kids.
Adios, kids. See you next time. Hurry, quick. Pray the rosary with St. Dominic.
Come and play
with Katie and Coco.
That's the way.
Get ready, let's go.
Flying through the air with Coco.
Telling stories with Katie.
You and I together, meeting my friends. Friends that help us every day.
Katie and Coco.
That help us every day.
Katie and Coco. Play and sing.
Pray and bring you and I, we do our thing. It's Katie and Coco.
Shalom World Podcast is now available on all online platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and others.